Hello there once again, people. So, last time around we checked out a weird, single-player level, and this time around we're checking out yet another multiplayer level. Specifically, Tele-X, with military-based textures. This is a map made by Dalius. For some reason, it seems like this was one of the big level designers in 1996, so that's a thing. Anyway, this is a fun Quake deathmatch level from scratch, based on a great Doom deathmatch level, Tele-X. And in my opinion, it's very close. Enjoy! So yeah, basically, Tele-X is based off Tele-X, which, as he said, is a Doom level. I think it was made like in early of 1996. It's like a Doom 2 PWAD, therefore. And of course, I completely could care less because it's, you know, the era that I hate stuff. So, yeah, Quake. So yeah, basically, that was made by Jurgen Kroder, which this level is based upon. Also, he credits Stephen Crowley from porting QBSP and Light to DOS, and id Software for Quake. Okay, single player does exist, but there is no real point as far as I know. The idea is really for deathmatch. Let's see here. So, just like the other ones we've been seeing lately, this one was made entirely with MS.edit. Yeah, that seems to be pretty much the consistent thing here, is that everything was done with MS-DOS edit. Like, there's no real editors even yet. You know, in the era before Thread, there just isn't much. And so you can kind of see why they were so basic, because they were using literal text editors. I think, like, with Doom, like, from the second PWAD on, they were using official editors. Here, they were going for quite a little bit of time without any editors. So, that's a thing. So, let's see here. If any were known, he would fix the bugs, but so far he doesn't know about any. It took about a day to build this. And, yeah. So, basically, this is a shareware level, although id Software has supposedly forbidden distribution of custom levels for their shareware version of Quake in their license. But that is obviously unenforceable unless the level being distributed includes parts of the original Quake. Since BSP files include textures, I have decided to distribute this level as a map file. You'll need to run QBSP and LightType before you can use it. If you'd like to distribute the BSP file, you can try, but I don't know for sure that any sites will accept it. So that's basically the loophole around this. Instead of releasing an actual physical BSP file, which includes the textures of Quake, you have to use these side things, basically the compilers for Quake, QBSP and Lite, which basically renders the whole thing as a BSP file. So you need to get these two files, which basically require you to have the game. So that's basically the loophole around it. And you say, yeah, you know, if you want to, like, go around it, you can, but it might result in, like, problems. So yeah, this was a time period where people really didn't know what id Software was going to do for Quake and how they were going to enforce things. So in case you're wondering, he did not wish to decrease players' chances of registering Quake by distributing levels that work with the shareware. As far as he knows, there is no way to make levels that require registered Quake. By releasing custom levels for Quake, he does hope to convince players how cool the game is. He definitely hopes that you'll register Quake if you're using this level. If you're not, you're the one who in id Software, not I. So yeah, basically, I'm trying as best as I can to follow their things, but at the end of the day, it doesn't really hurt me, it hurts you, because this is a good game. I mean, if you threw, like, a Thunderbolt or anything that you requires PAK1, wouldn't that, like, prevent it? I guess they didn't think about that at the time. So yeah, anyway, we have, Tele-X B. That's basically Telecross. And here we are in Telecross Quake. And as you see, it's very symmetrical. Yeah, you have 4 sides. They all kind of look the same. So, choose a side to go. Here's some rockets. And here we have a thunderbolt and a rocket launcher, looks like. Goodies! Goodies everywhere. We have this area in the ground. But first of all, let's wander around and get some random goodies. Because obviously you can get this stuff. Now, interestingly enough, here's one that's in the ground. Let's come down here and pick it up. Now we can get some double-barreled shotgun action. If you want to go back up, all you have to do is go to the teleporters here. There's 4 teleporters. And I believe it works to be the one, like, to the same side as you're looking. Like, how does this work? Let's see here. So, this, if you drop here, this is where the double-barreled shotgun is. You teleport here, which is to the right, basically. As weird as that sounds, you basically end up turning to the right of it. So, like, if you go here, you turn to the right to that, so you're facing this way. If you go to this one, you're going to turn to the right of it, so you're going to be facing that way. So if we come here, as you see, that works. And that's basically how the system is. It's kind of confusing, but at the same time, kind of works. It's just a very confusing, counterintuitive system if you don't know how it works. So anyway, on all the corners of super nail guns and double-barreled, not double-barreled shotguns, rocket launchers. You know, that's kind of consistent through the entire thing. Now, on the different sides, you have these little ledges with all these goodies. It's all very, very repetitive. And on that one side, you had the double-barreled shotgun for some reason. Rather weird that it was just on that one side. But, that's a thing. Also, you have these little areas down here. They're kind of based on the original Telecross, which I believe had, like, bigger areas down here or something. But in here, it's, like, totally useless. There's, like, no point to even drop down. Like, okay, I think there's some nails there. There's no nails anywhere else, so we'll use it as a reference. We drop here, to the left of the nails. You appear here. So you're basically turning, once again, like the other teleporters, to the right. So you drop here, you turn to the right of the nails. You come here, you're going to go to the right of this one, so you're going to be facing behind the nails. So if you want to face the nails, you'd want to go to this one over here. And that's basically how it is. It's weird design. You have to, like, go to the right of everything. You know, it's a bit counterintuitive. And that's Tele-X Quake. Yeah. I know the level is very, very pointless. For some reason, this level got highly popular, as far as I know. Either that, or maybe it's another level, or maybe he's just a popular designer in general. But it sounds like I've heard a lot about this guy, Dallas, so, I think that's his name, Dallas? God, I forget his name now. But yeah, Tele-X Quake, like I said, it's basically something that it has, like, a symmetrical design. That's basically the idea of it. It's basically like almost like a tourney-style map. With that rather weird one side with the double-barreled shotgun. But other than that, really, really pointless. Like, you have the areas in the middle you can drop into, but those just cause you to teleport back up. And, you have the areas outside, and all you really do is get a double-barreled shotgun, which is one of the weakest guns in the game. There's really not much point to doing anything. It's just kind of spawn, kill things, spawn, kill, die, spawn, kill. It's another small tourney map, and it feels kind of, because it's all like a section inside and a section outside, like it's one room. Like it's segmented a bit, but it really is just one room with some alcoves here and all that. And yeah, it's really nothing special. I'm not a big fan of this map at all. It's definitely just feels like a very boring deathmatch map, and yeah, I don't understand like the appeal for this one. And honestly, it didn't have any long-term appeal. Like nobody in 2018 is going to know what Tele-X Quake is, besides like me or anyone else who like pays attention to what I do. But yeah, it's just something that's kind of there, and for some reason sounds like in the past it was more well known than it is today. I guess people back then were more enthusiastic to get what you kind of could get. But now that kind of things are well past, people kind of stick to the same levels over and over instead of playing stuff like Tele-X Quake. Which I guess kind of makes sense because Tele-X Quake kind of stinks. So anyway, I don't really have much more to say here. Thank you all for watching. It's been an adventure, and I shall see you all next time.